Yes, it is.
Yes, visible.
Okay. Okay. So, just quick intro. May I have bit intro about Sirsendu?
Hi, good morning. I'm Cisco. Basically, I'm working in this VoIP field. I'm from Kolkata, West Bengal. Currently, I'm working in Muscat, Oman, in a company for this. I am working as a IPv6 engineer for 10 years, but I am handling different products. Like 7, 8 years, I work with Alcatel-Lucent products. Then here, I used to handle Mitel, Avaya, Grand Steam Yester also, and Cisco. I had only one project I have handled. So I thought to learn Cisco because I see in the market there's a demand on Cisco things. So I thought it will be helpful for me to have a detailed knowledge so I can shift my career to Cisco directly from this.
Okay. So,
That's
what profile you are handling in Cisco as of now? You are
I
having only
did.
one project.
Yeah. That is on B7000 one system with 200 users, like
Okay.
very
Fine.
basic thing. Yeah.
Next one is Nitesh.
Yeah, hi. So I total experience, I have total experience of 11 plus years as a network engineer. And I have worked on Cisco voice domain for almost 7, 8 years. But up to L1 or L1.5 level, you can say, not worked on gateways or traces and logs, etc. Since past 2 years, I didn't got any project which have much IPT related work. So just I wanted to go deep into technical part,
Okay.
and now my new project will be on IPT only. That's why.
Okay. Great. And next one. Uh, okay. Only two participants. Okay. Fine. So I'm just starting from the sketch. I will deal you like you don't know anything, right? I'm taking your knowledge in Cisco domain as a zero. I'll start from the zero level, from scratch. Is it fine?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Okay. So first thing we will start the data part that is required in the VoIP. So first thing, this is my switch, and here I am having, this is my phone and this is my PC. How will now, there are two kinds of switch. One is PoE, one is non-PoE. PoE means power over Ethernet, who provides the power to the end devices. Now, question is how switch will identify, because this is also connected with the RJ45 connector. This is also connected with the RJ45 connector. Now switch will provide the power to phone, but not to PC. How switch will identify on which port should I supply the power and on which not? How will switch identify? Any idea? Asking you, any idea?
I think the switch sends a small voltage if there is any device requiring power.
Hmm, bit correct. So what exactly happens? Switch send a signal that called FLP, fast link pulse. If the signal completes the circle till here, then switch understand no power is required. But if switch does not get back stuck, it means switch identifies like the device require the power. So it supplies the power that is your 15.4 watt. Once phone get power on, it will send the signal. Now, just suppose phone requires 10 watt, then switch will supply 10 watt. Now, next question, how switch will understand I should supply the 10 watt to this port? How will switch identify like 10 watt is required? Let me show you. This is my packet tracer. I'm taking one switch. Here I'm taking one PC and one IP phone. Now I'm connecting. So if I open the switch, command is to check the power, show power inline. Now you can see F0 by 2 is consuming 10 watt. How? Whereas switch supplied 15.4. Any idea? So how much power is required, that is defined into the firmware of phone, that will decide how much power is required. Clear or not?
Okay.
Right? Okay. Second question. What do you understand by CDP and LLDP? What do you understand by CDP and LLDP?
Why the switches
CDP is
convert
Cisco proprietary protocol
Hmm. Hmm.
to detect any device if any voice villain is required by that
Hmm.
device. And LLDP is a standard, open standard protocol, I think.
It Cisco Discovery Protocol that will provide the information of directly connected devices. Provide the info of directly connected, not remotely. And LLDP is your open standard that will work on other uh, manufacturer, other product, vendors, right? So if I run a command here in switch, show CDP neighbor, you can see it's giving us the information about the IP phone, but not with the PC, right? Okay. Third thing that is required, DHCP. What do you understand by DHCP?
Like it will provide the IP address to the connected devices.
Okay. Anything else? How it works? How DHCP works?
LoRa process.
DORA process. Can you explain the DORA process?
Yeah, the client sends the discovery request, which is a broadcast request.
Mm-hmm.
So the listening DHCP
Will
servers
provide
will
a IP
offer,
address to the device.
Mm-hmm. One by
yeah,
one.
yeah, will offer the IP address or information with their configuration to the client. So client will accept one of the offer of one of the listening DHCP servers and request for the IP information, and then the DHCP server will send a DHCP acknowledgement packet, which will have all the options like IP address, gateway information,
Okay.
option 150, etc.
We are having L2 broadcast and L3 broadcast. So L2 broadcast would be all F, right? This is your L2 broadcast. And if we talk about the L3 broadcast, it means 255, 255, 255, 255. Have you ever seen DHCP packets into the Wireshark? Have you ever seen the packet into the Wireshark?
No.
Okay, today I will show you. Keep your pen and copy ready to note down the things. And if we talk about the messages like discover, offer, so everything is having L2 and L3 messages, right? So just I'm configuring R1 as a DHCP server. So how we will configure the DHCP server? I will give you the commands later on, but as of now, I am just explaining the DHCP process. So just I'm configuring the IP like 100.1, 255, 255, 255.0, no shut, IP, DHCP, pool, I said test, network, 192.168, 100.0, 255, 255, 255.0. Just that's it. Now let me start the packet capture. Also start the Wireshark. Now I'm defining R2 interface should get the IP from the DHCP. If you see here, nothing is there. So how can we config interface f 0/0 IP address DHCP? No shut. Let's check what IP it gets. You can see interface is up. So you can see 100.2. It got the IP address 100.2. Do show IP int BRI 100.2. Now let's verify the messages. So let me stop. I want to check the DHCP messages. So in Wireshark, I will type DHCP and enter. You can see discover offer request acknowledgement. Now we will see one by one. First, we are in a discover. You can see source is 0000. Destination is broadcast. This is from client to server. If you open like this is my L2, yani ki data link layer. This is my L3 network layer. This is my transport layer, and this is my application layer. So let's start from the L2. If I expand it, what you are seeing? So basically, what happens if I talk about any packet? What would be the packet format? It contains the six information. This is my IP packet. What information it will contain, like source port, destination port, source IP, destination IP, source MAC, destination MAC, right? So now, if we talk about packet, so for the request discover message, your source MAC would be this one, the MAC address of the client, and the destination is your broadcast, L2 broadcast. If I talk about the L3, means network layer, your source IP is 0000 and destination is broadcast. If I talk about the port number, then source port means client port is 68 and destination for the server is your 67. Clear? If you open this protocol, it contains the various information, the detail. Any question? Any doubt? Have you ever seen this message ever?
This UDP source and destination port are always same, or
Sorry, I missed your word.
yes, so the UDP source and destination port 68 and 67 will always be same, or
No, 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 no.
okay.
It always be same, but it
Mhm.
depends. Where is the request? What is the message? Right? As of now, this message is from the client. So source port is your 68 and destination. This is for the server 67. If I click on the offer, it will be vice versa. You can see source port is 67, destination is 68. Clear?
Okay.
So I would suggest anyone send me the control request. I will give you the control and prepare the messages like IP format. What would be the source IP? What would be the destination? what would be the source MAC address, destination MAC address. So every packet is having two kind of request, L2 and L3. So if anyone asks you about the DHCP, discover offer, then you are supposed to answer as a L2 and L3, right? So if anyone wants to explore the packets, please send me the control request. I'll give you the control and open and have a look. If you don't understand anything, then I will explain. No one wants?
Yeah, I'm checking option take control.
You will see like take control something.
Yeah, I have clicked on that. You might have
I
received
just
that
shared
test.
the control request. I have shared the control request.
Give give control. Whom should I give? Nitesh or Sirsendu?
Anyone no problem.
Okay. So I gave control to Sirsendu. Just try to open each packet, note down, then we will proceed further.
I'm not able to click out. Little slow for me.
Just double click.
Yeah.
Ah, that is selected. Go down and open the layers. Yeah, your control is working.
Really.
What happened?
If I'm clicking on the second, this one destination and all, it's not clicking on that.
Just go down. No? Your second message is selected. Now open it here. Kind of this.
Source, destination. I think for me it's very slow. Stuck.
Okay. Just Nitish, can you try? I gave you
Yeah,
control.
yeah. From top.
From the top, you are supposed to select the message. Rest at the bottom side, below side. You have to find out.
Right. It's,
Just like you have selected the discover message, correct? Then
right.
you can see here Ethernet to source
Correct.
MAC and destination MAC. Then Internet Protocol IPv4, source IP, destination IP. Then you can collab it. Then UDP, source port and destination port. The various information. you can get in the DHCP application layer, that you have to find out, right?
Yeah, right. To,
Open the internet protocol.
I think there is some problem. Yeah, not able to click properly.
Why? Just now try. Try now. Hmm. Expand it. Just click on arrow. Huh? It's working.
So in the offer process, the source and destination is getting changed. Right?
Yes. Because now this request is from the server to client. Discover was from client to server.
Ah, correct.
So just you need to focus only source and destination.
Right. So here in the DCP acknowledgement stage,
Hmm.
where will be the IP address that the DHCP will be providing?
In the dynamic host DHCP application layer. Last one. Expand it. You will get all the details. You can see 100.2. It's offering
Hmm.
your IP address is 100.2.
Okay. And where the TFTP IP address is provided?
We have not defined.
Okay.
We just defined only network range.
Mhm.
So if we want to define the TFTP, then under the DHCP pool, we have to define the option 150 or 66.
Correct.
Correct? And the other parameters you can see here. Here you will get like lease, server identifier, and other things.
Mhm. Okay, got it.
What is the message
Srishendu,
in
clear?
third? Yeah, what is the message third one? DSP request. What is the
Sorry.
third? What is the message in the third one? DSP request.
Just you can ask Nitesh. He can expand. That's why I gave you the control.
Yeah.
I hope this hands-on you are doing first time, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, fine. No worries. in this session, in this course, in this our journey, you will get lots of knowledge with lots of confidence.
It is
Same like
again
this.
from client to DHCP. So accordingly, the source and destination will be there.
So it's almost same like Discover only for the first.
Your voice is very low, Sirshendu. Please check your audio.
Ah, okay. I'll check. Okay, so I'm asking that this one, the DSCP request also the source and destination source are same like DSCP Discover only.
Yes, because request message is from client to server. The difference you will get under the DHCP option, application layer, not in the, you can say, L2 or L3. If you compare the DHCP message into the discover and request, you will feel the difference. What happened? You are not controlling.
Yeah. So I'm done from my end.
Okay, Sirshendu, you can instruct him what if you want to open any message or want to see anything. Otherwise, we will
Just
proceed.
see the difference between request and Discover down there.
Again, your audio issue. I'm not able to understand.
I just want to see that DSCP Discover and request the difference if it is coming from for the last layer or not. That's, hello.
Yes.
I just wanted to see that the DSCP request and discover the difference. What is the difference is happening there?
Okay, Nitish, please follow what he is asking. Just you have to open the DHCP, right? Of discover
Yeah,
and
request.
request,
Yes, yes.
right?
What is the difference? Yeah, what is the difference?
See, if I go to the discover and
Hmm.
open the DHCP, you can see
Yeah,
your IP, everything is zero, only an MAC address is there,
yeah,
right?
yeah, correct.
Server host name, nothing, nothing, nothing is there. But if I
Yeah,
click on request, then uh, request 3, you have to open everything, identifier. You can see this
yes,
is the difference. Option
yeah,
54 and 50. You will not see this message into the discover.
yes.
Nothing is there. You can see,
Ah, mm-hmm.
but in the request,
Yeah,
he said like assign me this IP, requested IP address. Understood?
yeah, clear.
Great. Now tell me, like before this hands-on, what was your knowledge about DHCP and what is now?
Yeah, it was just theoretical. Now we are able to understand at the packet level.
Okay. So now just want to ask you, do you think your decision is correct to attend this session?
Yes,
Yeah, it's correct. I'll take
definitely.
more.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. So this is the DHCP. Now, if we talk about the TFTP, because in VoIP for phones, VoIP or for phones, we require TFTP. But what is the use of TFTP? It contains the configuration file. Contains the configuration file. We will discuss about the configuration file later on. But as of now, we are discussing how we can define the TFTP. So we can define TFTP with two ways, option 150 and option 66. Anyone can tell me the difference between option 150 and 66?
Yes, option 150 is Cisco proprietary, and
Hmm.
option 66 is open standard protocol.
Okay, but wrong.
Option 66 is a single TFTP server it will give, but 150 will give like more TFTP server addresses.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you are a bit correct, but we will define the IP address. Just a minute, I think. Hmm. In option 150, we will define the IP address, right? In option 66, we define the host name. This is the difference. Host name of the TFTP server.
Okay.
Clear?
Ah,
Okay.
Okay.
Now, next thing, the last thing of the data part, which is required into the voice, that is your VLAN. Now, tell me, what do you understand by VLAN?
VLAN, it can logically segregate networks. Means it will create a different network under a
Okay,
same.
okay,
So it helps to differentiate the networks logically.
okay. So,
But
if I ask you, how many VLANs we can assign to a port?
how many VLANs? If it is an access port, it will be one VLAN for voice and one for data. Access port.
Yes, maximum two VLAN can be assigned to a port. One is your data, one is your
Mm.
voice. So, if I open the packet tracer, how we can create the VLAN? Simple. VLAN, I said 10, name, data, VLAN 20, name, voice. As of now, both VLAN are same. Nothing is data, nothing is voice until we define. How we can identify define? I have to go to the port like F0/1, switch port, mode, access. Now this is a access port. Now switch port, access VLAN 10. Now your VLAN 10 is configured as a data VLAN, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
If I go to the port F0/2, switch port, voice VLAN 20. Now your VLAN 20 is defined as a voice VLAN, correct? So if I uh, show VLAN brief, you can see. Now let me put the F0/2 into the access port as well. switch port access VLAN 10. Now, if you see, do so VLAN brief. So F0 by 2 is part of the voice as well as data.
Mhm.
So how it happens? What is the ideally like happens if we connect IP phone? Sorry, IP phone is there. Let me take a PC and we'll connect. This is how industry. Sorry. This is how industry standard, how topology works, how connections are there in industry. From the phone switch, there is a connection with the phone, and from phone to PC. Phone understand the VLAN. Phone understand the VLAN. If I remove the VLAN, no switch port voice VLAN 20. See the phone. Let me shut and no shut. It's asking for the IP. Sorry, VLAN. Let me take another phone and show you. First, it will ask for the VLAN. F0 by 3. Interface F0/3. Spanning tree. Port fast. Okay. What you are seeing?
Configuring
Configuring VLAN. Let me assign the VLAN. Switch port. Voice VLAN 20. Now let's see. Once it will receive the VLAN, then it will ask for the IP. You can see configuring IP. Okay. Now, data part I have covered. Why voice VLAN and data VLAN, and why we create? What is the use? Just tell me if I'm sending you one mail or you are sending me any you can say WhatsApp text message, right? So it can be delay like 1 second, 2 second. Is there any issue?
no issue for that.
Sometimes you must have faced the situation like I have sent the mail, but you are saying I have not received. Okay, it might be on the way. Couple of second or minute, you will receive. Any issue? You will wait, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now we are talking. Hey, Nitesh, how are you? Is it fine?
No.
No, because voice and video work on real time.
Mm.
If we are watching a movie, or we are attending a live conference, whereas audio and video is not matching. So we create the voice VLAN to prioritize the traffic of voice and video, right?
Mhm.
That's why we create voice VLAN and phone understand the VLAN, whereas PC does not. Okay. Last question of data part, then we will jump to our voice part. This is my switch. This is my switch. As we have defined data VLAN 10, voice VLAN 20. Here, this is the single port, right?
Hmm.
Here, I have connected one phone, and from the phone, I have connected the PC. Port is common or single port. Now, tell me how switch will understand which traffic is a voice traffic and which traffic is a data traffic. Have you ever thought about this one? See, one thing I would like to tell you, as much as you interact with me, you will learn a lot. If you keep calm, silent, you will not understand. Simple is that.
Yes.
So here
I'm
the phone
having,
is
huh?
here the phone is directly connected to switch and the PC is connected to phone.
Yes. Now, PC is also accessing the network, phone is also accessing the network. Now, my question is how switch will identify which traffic belongs to phone and which traffic belongs to PC? Simple
So
question.
I think so whatever packets they are sending, it is tagged with the voice VLAN ID. But this
Sirsendu, your voice, I'm not able to understand. Please check your audio settings or mic. Keep your mic nearby your mouth.
I'm telling that this voice VLAN data whatever packets will be tagged with the voice VLAN ID, and switch data will be untagged data, something like that.
Yes, almost correct. Nitesh, would you like to try?
Yeah, I was also about to say the same thing, but I think there will be some special functionality of IP phone also.
No, 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 no. Simple. Have you ever heard like native villain?
Yes.
What it is?
It is like
Yeah,
one VLAN by default. It will be like VLAN one when in the switches all ports are on the same VLAN. Means if
So
port
can I define the native villain
yes,
manually?
I think we can.
Yes. So what happens if I'm having a switch that contains that is a 24 port, and out of 24, 22 ports are assigned the VLAN,
Mhm.
configured under the VLAN, but two ports are not, right?
Mm, yes.
When the two ports forward the traffic, then switch will mark those that traffic as a native VLAN, whatever VLAN we are defined.
Mm,
So in this case, we have VLAN 10, that is for data. VLAN 20 for voice. Correct?
Mhm.
As I told you, phone understand the VLAN. So whenever phone will traffic forward the traffic or send the traffic, it will tag its own VLAN, means 20 VLAN. So there is a no function of switch because that is already tagged. Correct?
Mhm.
When PC forward the packet or traffic, PC does not understand the VLAN. So what will switch do? It will tag that traffic as a VLAN 10 data traffic. Clear or
Okay.
not? Understood?
Yes.
Right.
Now
Yeah.
our data part is complete. Now it's about to 9. We are taking a 10-minute break. You
Just
can ask me.
yeah.
Sorry.
Just one question. So the traffic, so the IP phone traffic will be the tagged traffic, and the
Ye-
traffic from PC will be untagged.
yes.
So by default, it will take to VLAN 10 as data traffic, right?
In this case, you can say in other wording,
Mm-hmm.
phone will send the tagged traffic.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
Correct? Already
Mm-hmm.
tagged. PC
Mm-hmm.
will send untagged, whereas switch will tag the PC traffic as a VLAN 10.
Okay. Okay.
Understood?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now one question from my side. We have completed 1 hour. Just in 1 hour, how much knowledge or confidence you gain? Just 1 hour.
Very much.
Just think about our journey. So have your tea or coffee, whatever. If you, I'm in front of laptop. If you want to talk to me, we will start our VoIP phone registration process at 9 sharp after 8 minutes.
Okay.
Both are back.
Yes, I'm back.
Okay. So now we are going to understand the phone registration process, right?
Yeah.
Before starting, I would like to know about uh, what do you understand? How much knowledge you are having regarding phone registration process?
Phone registration, what we normally used to do, if it is like a manual configuration, we used to give the TFTP server IP address, then the all the details of the IP subnet gateway. Then it will start processing the registration process, and then if it is a DSCP, then automatically it will discover all the parameters.
Okay. What about Nitesh? Nitesh. Okay. First step. If we talk about phone registration process or phone boot process, both are same, right? So what will be the first step? Uh, phone gets forward on via PoE or adapter. Is this step clear?
Yes, clear.
Okay. Second step. Phone loads the firmware into NVRAM from flash. Flash you can understand as a storage of phone. Clear? Third step. Phone gets VLAN from switch through CDP or LLDP. Doesn't matter. Clear? After that, phone gets IP details from a DHCP. In IP details, what it will get? IP address, subnet mask, default gateway, TFTP, DNS is optional. Please note down. Let me know once you are done.
Yeah, 1 minute. Yeah, done.
Okay. Next step. Phone gets or downloads the configuration file
Mm.
from TFTP. TFTP server. Now we will discuss about the configuration file. So just first I'm taking one example of a real life, like I'm a healthy person and I'm going to a ready-made garment shop. Then I will ask, like, give me XL, large, or whatever size is fitted to me. I cannot go with the small, right?
Yes.
Same is phone are having its own. Some phones are having two buttons. Some phones are having four, six, eight.
Yes.
Depends on the phone model. So they will ask, phone will ask the configuration file from the TFTP server. So what will be the file name? File name will be the SEP, then MAC address. I will show you this thing. Dot CNF dot XML.
Okay.
Phone will ask this one. Whereas TFTP is not having this information. Then what he will say, sorry boss, I'm not having this file. I'm having default XML dot CNF dot XML.
Much better.
Right?
Okay.
Now let me show you how it will work. Uh, so in GNS, I will help you today to prepare a topology so that you can do hands-on. Or I will prepare my laptop and will dedicate to you, right? As per our commitment. Let me make it connection. Start. Okay. I will give explain you everything, but as of now, I'm just focusing on um, phone registration.
Mhm.
Okay. Now have a look. Do you understand the debug command?
Not much.
Sorry.
Not much.
Okay. Debug means to capture the live things.
Mhm.
Okay, I stop recording.
Sorry.
Stop recording.
This is my soft phone, which I'm going to register and will show you. Now phone got registered. Now the file which I told you, request has come from this one, this IP, right?
Hmm.
VTGOPC XML. Looking for VTGO. VTGO is a phone type, but if you do in the real world, then you will see looking for what I told you, SEP, then MAC address. You can
Hmm.
check, it's a MAC address ending with 1111. So you can see looking for SEP, then MAC address cnf.xml.
Hmm.
Now router replied, sorry boss, sending error, no such file. Then xml default.cnf.xml. This we studied, correct?
Hmm.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
This is your. Now, what extra configuration file contains? If we go with the our next step, configuration file. 6. Configuration file contains the detail of call manager, like where to, what is the IP of call manager, and where to register. If phone is SCCP, we will talk about the SCCP and SIP later on. Now I have completed the phone registration process. Now come with the doubt or question if you are having.
Could you please recap the points? I was late 5 minutes.
Sorry, I think I replaced that slide. I already uh, asked you, like, have you noted down or not? So earlier slide has been gone, but recording is there. You can refer that one,
Yeah, no
or you can
problem.
ask me.
Yeah, no issue.
So now I have one question, both of you. What is the difference the phone registration I have explained and the phone registration which you were aware?
I was aware only about the like whatever happening in the phone display. We are giving the IP details or searching for DHCP, then it starts the working. But the behind process, I didn't know about this behind process.
Okay, now we were we will be doing the hands-on on the soft phones. So soft phone will not require the VLAN and they will use the IP of system. So DHCP also not required, right? Now,
Can you please repeat?
may, we will be doing the hands-on on the soft phones. So soft phones will not require the VLAN. Soft phones will not require the DHCP because they will use the system IP,
Okay,
right?
right.
Hmm. Now we are moving to the phone registration, but where? The part which I am going to cover, that is not part of syllabus, but I will cover that one. That is CME. What do you know about the CME?
Call Manager Express means some small system. I think we can set up
Yeah.
in a router. Like
Yes, router as call manager, right?
yes.
Okay. Let me stop the sharing and share the sound as well. Okay. So please, the IP which you are supposed to define at my laptop, that is 192.168.10.x. 130 is reserved. Please keep in mind. 130, 11, 21. 3 IPs already configured. A part of this, you can do anything. So I am just writing down the command and you need to follow. You need to do the hands-on, right?
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Please keep note down. Till here, please note down.
Yeah, noted down. Yes, done.
Okay. This command will telephony service. This command will convert your router as a call manager. It will enable the VoIP feature. Correct? Then next command is max ephone. Means how many phones you want to configure. Number of phones. Whether it is a soft phone, whether it is a hard phone. I said 10. Max DN. How many directory numbers you want to configure? Number of the directory number. Then if you are having the multiple IP address at the router, then IP source address, the same IP which you have defined. After that, it's a refreshing command. No create CNF files. Create CNF files. Please note down.
Maximum ephone 10 and maximum directory we can create 20.
You can put the question mark. Once we will jump to the hands-on, then I will show you.
Okay. Okay, I noted down.
Nitesh, done?
Yes, yes, done.
Okay. Now we will create the directory numbers in routers configuration mode. ephone-dn1. Number, I said 2001. ephone-dn2. Number 2002. That's it. Rest, we will do the commands with the hands on. Before, without hands on, those commands would be not possible. Now, Nitesh is having the good connection, so let me assign control to the Nitesh.
Okay.
So Nitesh, in GNS, here is a router. Please
Mhm.
supply the command whichever we have noted down. Here is the console. Just a minute. Here is the console. So let me do on all. And okay, you are good to go. I'm just moving 2 minutes from my laptop. Just supply all
Okay.
the commands which we have noted down, right?
Okay.
Oh, uh, 160, I think, na? IP address.
Oh, sorry.
169.
Mhm.
I'm back. Okay. So if only and create. Okay, fine. Now we have to open. So there is one folder you can see in the last multi-lab. We will open the phone. Double click. Then you can see the one hammer sign. Go to the setting, put the IP. What IP you have mentioned?
10.160.
160. And for the best practices, you can change the last four digit of this MAC address and click on OK. Now you can see at the phone will be registered. Something is missing.
No, numbers.
Yeah, DN commands was
No. That is a different.
okay.
Phone should registered.
Yes.
I just closed and open it again. Whew. You always cancel it because it's a demo version.
Hmm.
You can see phone is registered.
Hmm.
Now create the DN. Tab will not work. Exit here. From here, your tab will work. Perfect. Now, till here, you have noted down, correct?
Yes.
Right.
Exit. Now we are going to register the phone, or you can say configure the phone. Command
Hmm.
is ephone space 1. Also, please keep note down ephone space 1. Enter. MAC address, MAC dash address. You can put the tab, enter. Button, BUTTON, 1:1. Enter, restart. Now check the phone. Not there, not there, not there. This is the icon of phone. You can see 2001.
Hmm. Right.
Now you have to do yourself. I'm just opening the second phone, right?
Hmm.
This time ephone 2 button 1:2. Change the IP. Go to the setting and change the IP. $160 last. Okay. ठीक है. Now ephone 2. Space 2. MAC address. Enter. Button. 1:2. Restart. Now keep your both phone in front of you on a screen.
It is difficult to control the cursor and remote.
No worries. Next time I will give you another option for the control. Just today, please manage.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I will give you another option. Now try to call.
Okay.
Answer the call. Just
think-
you
Yeah.
hold. Resume. Okay. Call is connected. Just end the call. Now Nitesh, be honest. How you are feeling?
Very good.
Sirshendu,
Yeah. Good things.
how you are feeling?
Yeah, good things. These are the basic things. I was not known about much.
Okay.
Good things.
So Deepak, you can stop the recording. I'm done for the day.
Okay.